Good evening. Well, you've heard it before. Doe, a deer, a female deer. Thousands of drivers on the Gardiner spent the Victoria Day stuck in park thanks to one solitary little fawn. Adrian Gobriel with how the wayward yearling shut down the expressway near Park Lawn for about 3 hours.
I'm really worried about the deer, actually. I'm a little invested in the deer's life now.
You didn't have to head to cottage country to get a taste of nature this long weekend, as a wild scene unfolded right before our eyes along the Gardiner Expressway near Park Lawn.
When we first got here, it was really excited. It was tired, it was hot.
Traffic cameras captured the fawn hopping the guardrail and taking off in a sprint as Toronto police tried in vain to chase Bambi down on foot. Their objective, save the deer's life and protect drivers.
If that deer would have got free, it could have killed the deer, but in reality could also cause crashes and possibly hurt other people.
This is the scene. The Gardiner Expressway westbound completely closed. Over my shoulder in the brush, Toronto police, the zoo and animal services tried to coax the deer to safety while keeping it from running back out onto the Gardiner Expressway.
Yeah, we're probably only going to get one go at this.
Our cameras were right on top of the scene, literally. As those doe eyes peered up at us, the deer was backed into the brush with nowhere to go. Sergeant Tim Burrow spent nearly 3 hours at the animal's side.
More time with the deer than I'm going to spend with my wife.
And he seemed to have that magic touch, keeping the deer from making another dash onto the highway.
To the most part was just get it comfortable with the fact that there was going to be people around and it would get used to that. And as long as we didn't approach and there was no sudden noises, the deer was more than happy just to sit there.
Toronto Police and Animal Services were biding their time until the Toronto Zoo arrived, locked and loaded with a tranquilizer. But both directions of the Gardiner had to be closed.
There's a possibility when the deer was tranquilized that it could take up to 10 minutes and it could go wild on the highway.
They moved quickly. Thankfully, they didn't need the net. The deer seemed largely unfazed by the dart in its backside, going down for a long nap. Crews had to carry it out on a backboard, apparently no worse for wear.
I'm so happy, like the people really care about it. Some countries, they don't care about the animals, so they just let it die.
Now, as you can see, the Gardiner Expressway is moving well again. As for Bambi, she's back at the Toronto Zoo where she was woken up. If she's anything like me, likely a little cranky after that long nap. She's been treated for abrasions and has already been released back into the wild. Live by the Gardiner Expressway, I'm Adrian Gobriel. Roger, a happy ending.